Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of TechSci Talks. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Archit Jain. He's the CEO and co-founder of India's one of the largest jewelry B2B platforms, Sarafa Bazar India. And recently he has come up with his own jewelry brand, Iamory. You come from a third generation jewelry family. What part of that legacy influenced you to build Sarafa Bazar India?
So the first thing that we learned from my grandfathers and fathers and uncles in the business is trust. Building the trust with not with only the customers in the ecosystem, from the vendors and everywhere. So the trust that we build in the industry uh, through Sarafa Bazar across India is the best, the push that we got in the industry.
So, before moving to the next question, it would be great if you could introduce the audience with what exactly Sarafa Bazaar is.
So Sarafa Bazar is a B2B app. In Hindi, we call jewelry market as Sarafa Bazar. As you are from Indore, you might be knowing it, but it's not limited to Indore. It's a jewelry market that turns into food street in the evening. So in
Right.
every city in the north, the jewelry market is known as Sarafa Bazar. So in the I belong from Saharanpur, a tier 2 city in UP. There is also market Sarafa Bazar. So when I was sitting with my father at family business, so I had a pain point that how we can find manufacturers from Mumbai and Rajkot, 1600 kilometers from my city, without even spending a penny or going out from the city. So that was a pain point for me when the COVID happened. I got the chance to execute the idea. So through our platform, any jeweler, even from tier 4 city, can download our app and search what is the latest jewelry trend in the market and can directly contact the manufacturers in from their shop only.
Okay. So, as you mentioned earlier, also, and we all know that jewelry business is basically relationship driven. So, coming up with an online platform, how did you build that relationship and that trust within your, say, the network of retailers, wholesalers, manufacturers, and the consumers who are, looking into the Sarafa Bazaar app or the website?
So it takes time. Trust comes with time, and when it breaks in a second. But it takes time to build a trust. So when we started, I hardly knew any jeweler outside Saharanpur. I had a very good network in my city, but outside Saharanpur, I hardly knew anyone. And in Mumbai, no jeweler I had in my connection. So one of my, I'll say, elder brother, he lives in this Delhi. He's a manufacturer. We used to source jewelry from him. So I asked him on the call, कि भैया I am just building some such app, and he was like, छोटा भाई है, कर ले, हेल्प कर देता हूँ, बट उनको समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या बना रहा है. So he introduced me to few manufacturers in Rajkot and this Mumbai. So the service we provided them, the trust we built, so it eventually happened. And still after 5.5 years, few jewelers are not able to trust कि online कैसे होता है, big manufacturers. But the manufacturers who trusted us in the starting and the service we gave, so they are still with us. So they are getting benefit and getting orders from jewelers from tier 4 city, not metro or tier 3 cities. So after COVID, a lot of things happened, like GST happened, and this आपका demonetization happened. ठीक है. After GST, interstate transactions got very easy, and after this monetization, people used to pay online, है ना, everything wanted to shift to UPI. So retail shopkeepers also getting money in the account when they were used to get money as a cash. So now our industry is shifting from unorganized to organized industry. Okay. And third, best part is the logistics services has improved their services. Earlier they used to deliver only in tier 1 and very few tier 2 cities. Now they are delivering tier 3 and tier 4 cities as well. So combined everything, the online is working, and people are getting latest jewelry by sitting at their shop. Even lot of retail jewelers has not even seen or connected manufacturers. They are dealing with them, even though every dealing happens offline. I mean, Sarafa Bazar doesn't involve in any dealing. We just help them in building the connection. So yeah, from the time we are just building this.
Okay, so as you mentioned that once you discussed this idea with your brother, he said that you just give it a try and maybe it can work, it cannot work, and he helped you build the connections. So when did you realize that it is actually working out, Sarafa Bazaar India?
So I got a threat call from a wholesaler in Punjab.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, till that time, our B2B industry work is jewelers used to visit Mumbai exhibition. There they find manufacturers, latest design. They bring jewelry to their hometown and they supply to the local retail jewelers. And they show that they are the only knowledgeable person in the industry of that city. But through Sarafa Bazaar, people were getting directly connected to wholesalers and manufacturers of Mumbai and Rajkot. So there was people like them were getting affected in the business, or still not, they are not getting affected, but they had like I'll say they were fear that they will get uh, this threaten to their business. So at that time I was realized, yeah, we are going on the right track.
Right track. Okay, so what is the biggest myth about the jewelry wholesale market in India that you want to break with Sarafa Bazaar?
The myth I will not say, but as you know, I always have that in my mind that knowledge and power should be distributed equally, no matter a person have more money or less money. So through Sarafa Bazaar, my point was that a jeweler with 10 kgs of stock or even 100 grams of stock should have the knowledge what the latest design in the market is going on and who is going to make that. So that information I wanted to get accessible for every of the jeweler, and we did very amazingly in that.
Nice. So we spoke about digitalization. So if say tomorrow, if we talk about tomorrow only and completely the B2B trade goes digital, so what part of industry wins the most? The manufacturers, retailers, wholesalers or the consumers?
So I'll say retail shopkeepers will be more benefit. So it is not happening right now, or I'll say it has started in the initial phase. The manufacturers or the big wholesalers who are going digitize, they are putting their stock digitally. And earlier what happened is, any manufacturer used to have a condition, I will only deal minimum 20 lakhs of billing in single shot of single variety. Okay, but now manufacturers are also adopting in nine, we can also bill 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs of a amount. So when they upgrade their business and get digitized, even retail shopkeeper can order 50,000 or 1 lakh rupees of a jewelry. So that will be a very good win-win for a retailer who wants different jewelry designs from different manufacturers. When they can curate different designs, they will get more customers.
Understood. So we are talking about tomorrow, we are talking about future, we are talking about digitalization. So how can we miss AI? So how can AI be used in such platforms, or are you using AI in your platform?
So I guess now it's a trend that everyone wants to put AI. If it is not fitting, then they also want to put AI. So I don't see much AI works in our industry. Even yeah, few big brands uses to understand the data of the consumers. That's it. Uh, that is the AI work that it is implemented in the jewelry industry. But jewelry has to be made by human beings and the machines. No AI work in that, and you cannot predict which jewelry design Also, a lot of manufacturers are investing their money on the AI that which jewelry will work. But it doesn't happen like that unless and until it goes into the market and people, the consumer, give the feedback. AI cannot tell that. So yeah, so our industry is more of the touch and feel when the consumer wears a ring or bracelet in a hand. Yeah.
So, keeping aside the industry with AI being here, so how can you, because we are hearing a lot many issues, lot many cases that there are competitions that are growing. So in today's world, how are you protecting your platform from becoming just another marketplace and instead remain a trusted ecosystem?
Uh, so point is a lot of transactions when it is going online. It also comes with lot of insurance and especially the government policy of hallmarking. The biggest threat in the industry from ages is about the purity. But the government has implemented the hallmark unique identity number. Earlier it was used to be only a hallmark, a triangle. Anyone
Right.
can have a triangle on their jewelry, doesn't matter. But now it is a unique number, just like every vehicle has a unique chassis number. So every jewelry has their own number. So now it's very easy for a jeweler to track or even a consumer to track the purity of a particular jewelry. So in terms of the purity, the threats are automatically less. And when in terms of about how we are working on a platform, what the best thing that we have done, we also have a lot of competition in the marketplace.
Right.
I when I was building this platform in 5 years back, so I heard a line in a YouTube video: charge a customer 100 rupees and give service of 110. Okay, you will get lot of competition when you're giving service of 90 rupees instead of 100. Okay, but when you give 90 to 100, then you will get very less competition, and when you're giving above 100, you will get face very few competition in that. So our charge was very less, and we committed that we will do only 10 things. Okay, we never committed that we will do 50 things. We always committed that we only do these 10 things, and when we deliver 12 or 13 or 14. So we are always ahead of our competition from the day one. Sarafa Bazar was not the first platform with this idea. We were probably third or fourth one, but from the day one we were the market leaders with this thought process. Secondly, from the day one, I was very aggressive in marketing. What in a Sarafa Bazar app, revenue comes from the manufacturers.
Right.
Okay, they list their products, they take the membership, and our revenue comes from there. And retailer download our app in free, no cost. But till now, we have never spent a single penny in advertising to the manufacturers. We have spent crores of rupees in onboarding the retailers to download our app. So we send our team on the ground to visit the shops to make them understand how our app works, give their demo, and let them download at that place only. So yeah, that mindset helps us grow and keep ahead of our competition.
So, any future plans for expansions related to Sarafa Bazaar?
So Sarafa is a completely B2B platform. While working this and working with a lot of retailers and manufacturers across India, so now our plan is to expand into B2C. B2B segment is just a searching platform. You can search manufacturers. Now we are launching a B2C platform where we are selling jewelry. So our brand name is Iamory. Iamory we have taken from I am Amore. Amore means love in Italy. So I am love, our brand speaks like that. So we are dealing in affordable fine jewelry, which constitutes 9 to 5 sterling silver jewelry, which is majorly imported jewelry, and 14 carat with lab grown diamonds. And soon we will be also having exclusive 14 carat jewelry, which is affordable for the young generation. Yeah, so we are working on that.
So we were talking about your expansion plans, and you mentioned that you are moving from B2B to B2C with Iamory. So what was the reason, or what was the thought process that you started with this Iamory brand?
So when we were in connection with a lot of jewelers, so in March, gold prices crossed 1 lakh rupees per 10 grams. In 1 year, when I married in February 24, okay, so gold was 62,000 per 10 grams, and in February or March 2025, it crossed 1 lakh rupees, and I was talking to a lot of jewelers across India, and they were saying, yeah, there's a dip in the demand of heavy jewelry, especially, and also today's generation want lightweight jewelry that they can wear. They do not want jewelry that needs to be kept in the locker. Also, I visited an exhibition where I saw a lot of silver jewelry, which is trending and amazing, uh, which today's girl love. So I thought that this is the right time that we should launch a brand, and also today's generation want to buy from a brand instead of a local jeweler. So that was the time, and I still remember I was in my room and my wife was sitting outside in the hall, and she was talking with her mom. I was like, Anoki, just a minute. She was, what? We are just pivoting. We are just launching a B2C brand. So what happened? So I just explained her, and she took time to digest this. So it happened, I guess, April 22nd or 23rd of April. We were talking that, and we launched our website first version on 30th of April, because it was Akshay Tritiya. We need to be live on that, so we just live, and even though we relaunched later, yeah.
So as we talk about, like, you are coming from a jewelry background, jewelry family, and we have also discussed that jewelry business is more of emotional than transactional. So how do you bring those emotions or storytelling into Iamory?
Yes, just I said that the brand says I am love. Okay, so story begins from there only. That jewelry is for you to wear, for the authentic you that you are. You are bold, you are confident, you are shy. We have jewelry for every girl. Yeah.
So when it comes to like Iamory, I believe you're targeting the Gen Z population and the working women population so that they can wear it every day to their workplaces as well. So what is the thing that customers are loving most about Iamory? The designs, the pricing, the aesthetics, or the lab grown diamond proposition that you are offering?
So when we compare the designing part, I'll say, so we have curated designs from a lot of different importers and different handicraft designers. So our designing is unbeatable. You compete with any brand, because there are thousands of jewelry brand right now in the silver industry, but the designing that we curate is very different from any of the top brands in the India. After that, the lab grown diamond that we are giving, the authenticity, the trust, the clarity that we are providing to the customer at the best price, so people are loving that as well.
So are you having plans to enter the lab grown diamonds industry as well?
Yeah, so I tell you very interestingly, when we launched in April, uh, 30th of April, end of April, so we had a plan that we will launch our store in next 2 years. First, we will expand our silver jewelry online. Then after a month, we planned, no, first let's go omni channel. We started our this first store, launched our first store in Chandivali, Powai, Mumbai. So after that, we had a plan that it's a not only silver brand, it will be a affordable fine jewelry brand. So we will have lab grown diamonds in next 1 year, but we thought, nay, let's start from today only. So right now we have silver jewelry and 14 karat gold with lab grown diamonds, and we're getting very good response of that as well. And also we planned that after 2 years we will be having a mobile app, but we have already in the phase of developing the app and it is in the testing phase. In next 1 week, I guess, before this podcast will release, we'll have our mobile app as well.
That's great. That's great. So would you be linking it with Sarafa Bazar, or that would be completely different app?
So it's a different app, but the main company is the same. Under the same company, we have two different brands. One is Sarafa Bazar India B2B app, another is B2C, this Iamory, our affordable fine jewelry brand.
So what makes your experiential store in Mumbai different from a conventional jewelry showroom?
You should visit it and you will tell the answer. So, very interestingly, we have only one store right now. Okay. Whenever customer walks in, most of the customer have this question: it's is it a franchisee? Do you have more stores? Wow, what a pretty store, or what a different variety you have. So the presentation we have from the day one is just like a brand we are building it for the next coming years.
Okay, okay. We'll surely visit your store. So, many brands are entering into the 925 silver and lab grown diamond space. So, what makes you a differentiator?
Uh, so the trust that we have built through Sarafa Bazar is our backbone. When we compare with a lot of brands have going through only Instagram page, or they build their Shopify website, but very few have the courage to go omni channel from the day one. From the day one, we have a plan कि नहीं अपन को store खोलना है. So we started a first store, and then we have our app. Okay, we are from the day one we are going omni channel for every platform we should be there. And once what the one thing that I did, we have developed a trust through Sarafa Bazaar app, and because of that, we have not even completed 6 months, and we are getting a lot of inquiries for the franchisees. So we'll be meeting a lot of jewelers in Noida, Meerut, and Dehradun to open the franchisee of Iamory. Even without promoting that, we are open for franchisee. Okay, we had a plan that we will go for franchisee after a year or 2 years, but I guess in next 3 months you will see a store in Delhi and Meerut.
That's nice, that's nice. So, talking about the future of jewelry industry, since you are both into B2B and now into B2C, so how do you see the future of jewelry industry in India?
So people love gold, but they love gold. They do not want the heavy jewelry. They want to invest in gold as a in coins and bars for the investment, but they want lightweight jewelry that they can wear. Also, today's generation is ready to pay extra as comparatively to the local jewelers who do not sell hallmark jewelry. Today's generation what wants hallmark jewelry, and they want to get a GST bill, the pakka bill. Yeah. So every jeweler who is adopting, shifting his business from unorganized to organized, they are growing their business, irrespective of the size or the inventory they have. He can, if even a small jeweler with lesser inventory, if he goes organized, he will grow. Yeah.
Okay. So, talking about the industry, what is the one trend according to you, or one innovation that you want the industry should adopt?
Just like I talked earlier, manufacturers and wholesalers should have a better operational channels and have their inventory online, and retailer can order even a single piece from their store. That will change the industry, that will boost the business of that wholesaler or manufacturer, and also retailer.
Okay. And if I ask you any advice that you want to give to the traditional jewelers?
This advice I not only give to jewelers, I give to everyone, to any industry: visit as many exhibitions in your industry. So jewelers, visit the jewelry exhibitions, because I myself have learned a lot from the exhibitions. So when we participated in the exhibitions, it's not that I learn a lot of things in the single one. From every exhibition, I used to take only one learning. From cumulatively, I have learned a lot. So learn a lot, talk to jewelers, and yeah, one more thing. I was attending a seminar and I got the insight from the industry top leaders. So, 20 years back, the industry local jewelers used to lead the industry. Now, brands are leading the industry. Tanishq, when came to India, opened the store, they're not able to do good in the industry. So, what they did is they hired a team and they sent the team to a lot of local jewelers to understand what works in that area. Okay, so these brands have learned from you guys. Okay, now it's your time to visit these brands, visit big brands, and understand how they are dealing the customers, how they are presenting their jewelry. So it's time to upgrade.
Okay. So thank you so much for the insights. Before we conclude, we have a rapid fire round, and I think everybody will enjoy it. So I'll just shoot in the questions. So if I have to ask you between gold, silver, or diamond,
It's just like asking what I'll prefer between brain, heart, or lungs. Everything is important for our body. So no, I'll not. I'll choose everything.
okay, that's a smart answer. So one jewelry trend that you think needs to die.
Kacha kacha bill,
Okay,
kacha billing. है ना? Like everything has to be in GST and Hallmark.
okay. So what is your most controversial jewelry related opinion?
So when I started Sarafa Bazar, I told you the one incident. So same incident also happened in my own city. The top wholesaler doesn't want that I should promote this app. So idea of Sarafa Bazar was very controversial, and for those people who don't want people should know a lot of uh, should have a lot of knowledge about the industry.
Okay, okay. What, according to you, is the real jewelry capital of India or the real Sarafa Bazaar of India?
Mumbai.
Okay,
Mumbai is the king.
okay. A jewelry piece that you will never personally wear.
I guess if the jewelry is for the gents, I'll wear it.
Okay. So what, according to you, is the most underrated gemstone?
Pearl.
Why?
Pearl is the most beautiful stone, the soothing stone, and it has. With the time, earlier it used to be very expensive, but with the time, the value is depleting in terms of the cost. But pearl has a different beauty.
Okay. One jewelry myth you wish people would stop believing.
Few people think like similarly a lot of why industry is not changing, because a lot of people think कि यार GST में लेंगे ना तो महंगा पड़ेगा, but the gold price with GST, which is in white, and a gold price without GST, which is a black gold price, is almost same. So I ask people and I educate people, why don't you go with the GST bill, and also you give the authenticity of the jewelry.
Okay.
Secondly, the one of the problem that I am facing these days is people come to my store and they want authenticity certificate of a jewelry piece, but no authenticity card is valid in India. Like lot of brands are now giving the authentic certificate that it is authentic silver. It has no value. The BIS hallmark has a value. Our jewelry is hallmarked. This has the value. The card has a zero value. Only gemstones. For the gemstones, we have the card. That is, it is an authentic gemstone. But for the silver or gold or platinum, we have the hallmarks or different standards. Card has no value for that.
Okay. So you said we had a discussion when I asked you that a jewelry piece you'd not personally wear. So you mentioned that you would love to wear a jewelry that is good for men. So, or that is made for men. So one piece that every man should own.
So one to 1.5 carat diamond ring, and I will go for lab growns for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, right now I do not have, but in next few months I'll have for myself as well.
Okay. So being in the jewelry business since long, so what is the most fun part of being in it?
So for every business you have lot of challenges, lot of problems that you occur every day or every month. So yeah, I love challenges, and to overcome those challenges is my passion.
Okay. Talking about the challenges, so you have been dealing with customers, you have been dealing with so many retailers and manufacturers. So if we talk about Indian cities, so which city customers are the toughest to impress?
Customer of any city of any industry is toughest to impress and easiest to impress. So it's not about the city part. It's about every city has their own tradition. Like uh, big brands, I'll tell you, the you visit a Tanishq store in Tamil Nadu or in a UP, you will see a difference that they work differently there and they work differently here. So you have to figure out that what is the local culture and what is the local thought process. So you have to adapt accordingly, and you will win the customer.
Understood. So jewelry industry in one word according to you.
Trust.
Okay. And this is for today. How about say 5 years?
From generations, jewelry is second word that goes with the jewelry is the trust.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for your time and sharing your experience with us. It was wonderful talking to you and pleasure having you with us.
Thank you. Thank you. It was great talking to you.
For more such content related to different industries and developments happening across them, stay tuned with us at TechSci Research or reach out to us at info@techsciresearch.com.